Hello everyone, it's Ed here for Trend Capital, and on today's video we're taking a look at Bitcoin elite wave theory. So again, the high time frame premise is and has been the more of the mega bull option. Obviously previously at some point we had an option of having this as a three wave ending somewhere around here, but now that it did extend decently into the all-time highs, and we are consolidating in this range, it generally means that okay, we have a very good chance of a continuation to the upside, even here on daily time frame. I had a signal here at around the lows on my indicator, and but I did not buy there. I am now, however, got in some spot holdings here as well locally, and altcoins definitely have the chance of going up as well. If we are looking at the altcoins first, check that out first. Altcoin market, we have this very similar structure as with Bitcoin, where we have a potential 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 and looking for that fifth. Generally on altcoins, we have not extended into this previous top that we had for altcoins, which again gives us a very decent opportunity for having a really nice run still to have, even though we've already had a very good run. Now let's talk about elite wave. So this extension here, or this area extensions of Fib extensions tool, is based on the distance of this wave 1. This is trying to predict an areas of interest where we have potential tops to be formed, just based on the extensions of this original move. Since this third wave here is already larger than the first one, regardless whether we're going to be using regular scale or log scale here, these are the targets that I would be using. 0.618 around 81k and 1:1 105. Again, we don't need to be using these. Internal wave structure for myself would be way better, but again, that is one area of interest. For the wave 4, as we had this three-way coming down, we only hit the 23.6, which entails a very bullish market. Okay, we don't need to be again being too bullish. Let's take a look at actually what is going on here on this range locally. So this has been the range that we've been dealing with. Let's get rid of all of these because there's too much on the chart. Get rid of all those. So we had two options overall here, where we had generally the same idea of having a three-way structure ending here. However, on a higher time frame, we did have at some point we had some issues where this could be linked together as a structure internally. As this turned out to be a 5 wave, we don't confidently yet know if this is the start or an end of something, meaning that this three-way structure could be the other option, or the other option would be having this as some kind of ABC, where this is not the start of a new run. So the more bearish view overall would be that we'd be looking for a WXY here, just because we did not tag those 90% retracements. So W, X and Y downwards. And at that point again, this count would be more confirmed if we take out this low. Until that is taken, we don't need to be worrying about this. But this is basically how this would be playing out. If we again break this, it's going to be taking some time to break that again if we are coming downwards. Now, regardless of that, let's take a more look of that bull count. Let's go to 1 hour time frame and just analyze the last move to the upside. This is very good looking structure here. I've labeled this as a diagonal. You can be labeling this as multiple different ways. It's very overlapping of a structure, which indicated again either a diagonal or some kind of 1 2 1 2s, or just a some kind of a corrective structure before we continue to the downside. However, again, as we did take out the previous lows here, there's no real reason to go down again, but instead look for liquidity after this low was taken. Now at the moment, liquidity sits of course at the tops and at the bottom, but we don't need to be taking those as of yet. Now overall, there is a chance that we have already pivoted. We have created a 5-way move. However you want to be labeling this, whether you have it as a diagonal or a 1-2, some kind of 3-4-5, where this internal structure would be a 1-2-3-4-5, or just a diagonal and label something like this. We had divergences going all around, very decent looking. Divergence, internal wave structures are looking all good. It's even possible that this is a wave 4 here, and we have something like this to go on still, where this here would be the wave 1, 2, and we'd be still expecting one more high, regardless of whether this is already played out as a wave 2 here of this higher degree, or wave B, A, B, and C, somewhere around here. Let's use a bit higher degree structures because they are. But yeah, obviously at the moment we have created a 3-way structure. We have taken out a new low here on RSI of this, and we have created a impulsive structure of that low. At the moment, I do like the idea that we could be already pivoting, but it's possible that we create a structure like this as well, to aim at these lows if there is again liquidity, and then bounce up higher. This would be creating a zigzag pattern here, which is very common on crypto on wave 2s again. But I've already bought altcoins on even on spot here, and we have had trades active on the Discord as well for altcoins here. If we come back down here, I actually should set an alert. I would probably be going on Bitcoin as well against this low. The reason why I did not go in here is just because of the retracement. We only hit the beyond the 50%. We never got to the 618. So to me, I look for better opportunities in altcoins. But again, this does have the option of having this as a 1-2, and if we are more bearish here, we could be turning or looking at this as a 3-way structure, and instead of this being the start of anything this bullish, we should be more conservative as always to look for a option of this, where this would be an ABC, where this B has not been taking place yet, but instead we have yet an WXY here. This would be, I guess, fitting the time requirements better, because we have not even hit the 23.6 of the time that it created this impulse with this move. So again, got to be careful on this, and I would be looking for resistances up here somewhere for potential shorts. If we are creating that one more low into that 618, I probably might be looking for that that trade down here, targeting these highs and the 1-to-1s. Liquidity probably around here as well, taking out those highs, and the 1.236 has some old monthly as well. So let's get rid of some of these so we can actually see again. So 1.236 lining up with that. So again, this area would be definitely an area of interest for a short if you were to do something like that. But again, depending on what kind of structure we would be playing out. The issue with this trade is try to find, like, the top is kind of scary because it's a it's a falling knife onto the upside, where we don't have a clear invalidation like we have here, because again we came down in 3. So got to be careful on this. If you see a pivot, you could be looking for that retracement game, and then you have a clear stop, and then you can play it again. Probably that's how I would be playing it, a bit more conservative as usual. But I think those are the ideas that I currently have for Bitcoin and where I see it going at the moment. If you're interested in joining our group, check us out on our Discord. And if you're interested in smaller fees, check us out on our partner exchange, Unix. That's all for now again. Thanks for watching and catch you on the next video. Bye bye.